Hello, YouTube. Welcome to another day in the life of Vicious Nay. So I know I told y'all I was gonna drop part 2 of Vegas tips a couple of days ago, but I got lazy. So here it is now. Vegas tips part 2. So I was up to number 5 and I was basically saying, okay, the strip goes from like not too expensive to a little bit more expensive to very expensive to cheap. So, like I said, Luxor, Mandalay Bay, MGM, Excalibur, even New York are not too expensive. And if you like are on a budget and you're not really gonna, you don't really like care about the hotel, like you're not really gonna be in your room that often, choose one of those hotels. Even the Flamingo, which is Center Strip, is very decently priced for the location because it's a dead center in the strip where everything goes on. So, I mean, stuff goes on all throughout the strip, but you know, the center strip is like all the poppin' hotels. So, I would suggest those if you're like really, really on a budget. I wouldn't suggest these hotels, but Circus, Stratosphere. Anyways, yes. Know what hotel you want to stay in. That was tip number 5. Tip number 6. I would say stay at least 4 days because depending on where you're flying from, that jet lag and the time difference, if there is one, will annoy you, and you probably won't want to do too much that first day you get there. Like when I went the first time, we ate, fell asleep. We was like, oh, we're gonna go out. Fell asleep. I woke up like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up in front of him. I was like, I don't think I feel like going anywhere. He's like, alright, whatever. He was cool with it. The next day, we were a little bit more like, we weren't adventurous. We didn't like go to a club or anything, but yeah, we were doing more. I guess you can say whatever. Tip number, well, actually, before I move on to tip number 7, like I feel like if you stay 4 days, you have enough time to like really do what you want to do. And that first day, like I said, you probably won't want to do much but eat. If you, depending on how you are and how good you are with like time change and whatever, you may do a little bit, but I don't know, everybody's different. But 4 days gives you like that next day to do something, you know, party, whatever. The next day after that, you party again, whatever. You go to the mall, whatever. That's already 3 days that you've been in Vegas. So the first day you're like chilling, you're eating, whatever. And then the last day you check out, whatever. And like you had 2 days of partying. So like that's pretty much good. Like 2 days of partying. First day you was chilling, relaxing, eating, whatever, looking out. You know, trying to figure out your hotel. Anyways, moving on. 7. Tip number 7. I would say, like, know who you're going with. Because if everybody has, like, different, like, if it's not a big group trip and it's just, like, you and, like, 2 or 3 other friends, and one of them doesn't drink, doesn't party, doesn't do anything, but you and another person, or just you alone drink and party, and then you have one who doesn't party, just wants to like sightsee. There's the one that doesn't drink, doesn't party, and doesn't do anything. They just went to just go, I guess. There's the one who doesn't drink, doesn't party, just wants to sightsee. There's you who wants to drink, party, do everything that you're supposed to do in Vegas. And then there's the one who just wants to like sit by the pool and you go in the pool all day, every day, until they turn into a prune. Your biggest experience will be so like you're gonna be annoyed because you're not gonna really get to do what you want to do because now you have to like figure out how to please everybody. So like hard. So if you're gonna go with a small group of people, I wish my camera would like focus. Thank you. Then make sure you go with the small group of people who want to do what you want to do. Now I feel bad because you know, like I said, something happened when I went to Vegas. Well, before I went to Vegas, which made me not want to really party and drink and stuff like that. But my friends were drinking. We didn't really go to parties, but they were drinking. You know, we had fun, whatever. I mean, I don't know, whatever. We went to the pools and stuff like that. Tip number 8. I would say, if you can, try to like stay in more than one hotel. Like, so if you're gonna go for 4 days, like the first 2 days, I guess, or like, yeah, the first 2 days stay in one hotel, next 2 days stay in a different hotel, just so you could get a different idea of how different the hotels are on the Vegas Strip, because they do different. Like, even Mandalay Bay and Luxor, which are right next to each other, Mandalay Bay is like gold, and like, I've been on the inside of Mandalay Bay, but I don't remember what it looks like. I remember like the little Michael Jackson one side, they had like antique cars and stuff like that. Like, it was a little bit more classy. Like, you know, I don't remember it like verbatim. Like, I don't have a photographic memory. I don't really remember too much, and I didn't take like a lot of pictures of the inside. I don't even know if I have a picture of the outside, but anyways, I digress. The Luxor is totally different from the Mandalay Bay, which is right next door. Like, Luxor is Egyptian theme, and then it's like there's 3 buildings. There's the pyramid one, and then there's 2 towers behind it. The pyramid one is obviously shaped like a pyramid. You know, there's like hieroglyphics and sphinxes, and you know, all types of Egyptian animals, and there's like a human body exhibit, and it gives you more of like, I'm back in Egypt type of thing. Like, it's not a little kitschy Egyptian theme. It's like really well done. So yeah, like, just trying to stay in more than one hotel will give you like, will allow you to see like how different one hotel from the other could be on the Las Vegas Strip. Tip number 9. What I would say, bring money. Why? Because one, you need to pay for your flight, you need to pay for the hotel, you need to pay for the resort fees, you need to pay if you're gonna go shopping, you need money for that. Well, I mean, you could have a credit card too, but you know, this case, money. Money if you're gonna take the bus, because like you have to pay for a bus pass. Money if you're gonna take a cab. Money if you're gonna gamble. Money to tip bartenders and waitresses and waiters and maids and butlers and all types of people. Like, people in Vegas work on tips, and this is like, you can get free drinks if you like sit at a slot machine or a table, whatever, and like a bartender, waitress, whatever, comes around with a drink, you give her $2 tip, whatever, she's gonna come back around, and so basically you're having a free drink. Not technically free, but like, if you don't have to tip them, but if you do tip them, they're gonna come back. If you don't tip them the first time, they're probably not gonna come back, so that first drink is technically free, but I suggest you tip them so that they keep coming back. Tip them $1, $2, whatever, they'll come back. So instead of paying $5, $10, you're paying 2. Come on now. So yeah, bring money. And then tip number 10, last tip, do other things besides what you're supposed to do in Vegas. There's zip lining. They're adding a new zip line too, like that's extra on the strip, because the only zip line that was there when I went, which was like not too long ago, I went like 2 years ago, something like that, 2016. It was downtown Fremont Street, but they're putting one on the strip, and I'm excited because when I go zip lining over the strip, that's cute. Photo ops. So yeah, do other stuff like zip lining and go to the zoo, go to the aquarium. Just do other things other than what you're supposed to do in Vegas. But like I said before, I can't really post long videos when I do it on my phone because it won't upload to YouTube. So peace.